So hello everyone. I've decided to talk about this because it is something that has affected my life pretty badly for the last few years and pretty damn down fucking hard in the last year. Is that duck? Oh, hi baby! Oh yeah, I'll be interrupted a lot by my one rabbit because I needed to separate the two because he kept trying to fuck her. So, yeah. Anyway, so basically, I'm a pretty big girl. Alright? Like, you can already tell just normally I have that double chin going on. You can tell I'm, pretty rounded. I do usually try to cover that by like the clothes I wear or like by taking my selfies. I like a pretty high angle. Also, pardon me, I just got back from the gym because today was the first day I went to the gym for the first time in about a year. Yeah. Well, actually almost a year because I started my first semester of third year. I went to the gym at 6 a.m. every single day, and that was pretty good, except I was still doing really bad at school. So, first things first, hi, my name is Jaden. You probably already know the kind of things I do on YouTube, and the kinds of videos I have. I am 219 pounds. I haven't done my measurements, but I can tell you for sure that my waist and my hips are over 100 centimeters in circumference, my breasts, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you my bra size. I think that's just like kind of weird. But anyway, so yeah, I went to the gym for the first time in a while. I basically just did half an hour on like those bicycle cardio thingies because in the past year I've gotten, my fitness, I'm not a very fit person, obviously. You can actually tell in my face how much chunkier and thicker that I have gotten compared to photos literally from a year before. And that's what made me realize, like, you know what? I really did gain a lot of weight. And when I weighed myself today, it showed because over a year ago today, I was about 150 pounds. Yeah, I know. I've gained, so like literally that means that I have gained 70 pounds in almost a year. So why did I gain so much weight? Well, anxiety and depression, suicidal tendencies. I grew up seeing that when you are frustrated or when you are sad or when your family members upset you, sorry, he's tickling my foot, you eat your emotions. When you get sad, you eat, and that will make you feel better. So that's one of the reasons, because this is actually my first summer off. I can tell you all about the difference between this summer and the past 2 summers. Juniper. Sorry. So what happened last summer, was that it was the second summer that I was working 2 jobs and commuting to another school. So in my case, I'll tell you how it went down. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, I commuted to the University of Waterloo for Electricity and Magnetism 1 because I failed it the first time around, even though I did like really well in E&M 2 when I got the waiver sign, but whatever. Anyway, I got a really good grade on that. I studied really well on the Waterloo one. But anyway, so I would commute to Waterloo. I would stay over at my sister's, who lives there, Mondays and Wednesdays. During the day, from 8 till 4, I worked at a lab at my own university. It was a food science lab that used nanotechnology, except there was a lot of issues with my supervisor and the other people in the lab who were like not even there, so I honestly spent most of my summer there studying for my course and working on my Dream Daddy series on my YouTube channel. And then in the afternoons of those 2 days, I would work at Tim Hortons, and Saturdays and Sundays I would also work at Tim Hortons. So it was very stressful. The whole summer was very, very stressful. So obviously I was eating, and the fact that I was working at Tim Hortons where there was food all around me, I would eat, whether I was on my break or not. And also, while I was commuting on the GO bus to Waterloo, there's the GO bus park and go like station. I'm not crying, it's just my voice. And duck is all over my stuff. There was, in Aberfoyle, there was a Tim Hortons nearby, so because I had to wait between an hour between my buses, I would go to Tim Hortons, get some Wi-Fi, go on my Facebook a little bit, go on my Twitter, Instagram, whatever, and I would buy always, even if I went, even if I was going from before traveling to my class and then back home after my class, that's 2 trips in one day, always. Every time I went to Aberfoyle, I went to Tim Hortons, and I would always get an order of potato wedges and Chipotle sauce. And I would get either a donut or some Timbits. I would get something cold to drink, even though I brought water with me. And I would always probably order a wrap or a sandwich or something like that. So that's 2 to 3 times a week that I commuted. And then on top of that, I was working. So on top of all the stress of going to 2 jobs, doing my school, having issues at home, I ate a lot. Like, a lot. Also, once I was on Waterloo campus, I would eat as well. I would go to Starbucks, which was right above my classroom. And if I had to wait, then I would be like, oh, okay, I'm going to go to Starbucks before class. Class's last one lecture was about an hour and a half. And then I would go back to Starbucks. And I would get something yummy to eat. I would get one of those drinks. I would also always go to, I forget what it's called. It was like some My Bubble Tea place or My Sushi place. It's on the Waterloo campus in the cafeteria. They have like the best sushi and like the best bubble tea, like for an on-campus thing. It was relatively cheap. Like getting a good order of sushi and a bubble tea cost me less than one thing of sushi from my own University of Guelph campus, which is like, come on Guelph, step it up. And so yeah, so I ate a lot. I was also, I feel like I should mention, I was really into this one guy. Even in my current body, or my increasing big body, he, just like liking him and the way he was talking to me and everything, it made me more confident in who I was, because I remember, like, this was a bad time in my life where, like, anything that would happen to me, I would post it on Facebook. Like, I would just shit post, and I was like, I need to stop. Oh my gosh, don't look at my tooth. Oh, Juniper Fluke. Good girl! This is my second bunny duck, who is causing some mayhem. He's going to jump off. So, I forgot where I was. But, oh yeah, I was talking about a boy. He was like, I'll admit it, he was like pretty damn hot, okay? And the fact that like he was talking to me and like the way he was talking to me, we got along really well, and when we were hanging out in person, it made me feel really good. I really liked him, flat out. Like, I mad liked the guy. And there was a lot of issues with him, which I will talk about in another video, because I want to talk about my boy experiences and Tinder experiences. There's this one time I posted, do you ever feel yourself like you like someone who's like really super attractive, and then you look at yourself and all you do is like be sad, and you're just like a sad chub? And I remember him being all like, don't think like that about yourself, you're really cute, blah blah blah. Baby, you are shedding like crazy. I'm so sweaty. Yeah, I just oh, look at this duck. His name is Duck. Okay, please don't jump on my computer. Okay, you do that a lot. So, yeah, some really bad shit happened with him. Again, I mentioned I was depressed and suicidal, and I shat post about him, and I'll admit it, what happened with my mom was that my mom is one of the people who don't believe in depression or anything like that. So when she found out that I had suicidal tendencies and I really wanted to kill myself, she, instead of talking to me calmly about it and being worried, she basically yelled at me, and what she said was, if you're so suicidal, why didn't you just kill yourself 5 or 10 years ago? It would have saved me so much energy and money. So that really affected me. You wanna go, baby? You wanna go adventure? Yeah, you're gonna hurt me when you get down, aren't you? There you go. Okay. He's like, damn it, Mom. He is shedding. Holy shit. So that really affected me, and then I shat post about him, and when we were talking about it, because I was like, oh no, it's not about you, it's not about you. And then I didn't want to lie to him, so I was like, okay, fine, it was about you. And then when I told him that, even after I promised, whatever, okay, even after everything, and then I told him what my mom had said, he was like, I'm not having it with this pity party, stop trying to seek sympathy, and like, that hurt a lot. So on top of that, I had continuing issues with my mother and my sister. I didn't have a good relationship with my mother and my sister. I didn't have a lot of, I didn't talk to a lot of people. I didn't have a lot of friends that I could really trust. Even though, like, I know a lot of you are going to be like, bitch, I remember us calling all the time about this. And it's like, yeah, that's true, but I felt very lonely. And whenever I felt lonely or bored, I would eat. Yeah. So that happened over the summer. So basically, me gaining weight started when I started the 2 jobs in the school. It got worse with my mom and my sister. It got worse with the guy. When I started school back in the fall, and I was still exercising and everything, I couldn't get rid of the cravings. I couldn't stop eating carbs. I loved carbs. I love sandwiches, okay? I love sandwiches. I loved KFC, even though it was my New Year's resolution not to eat any KFC, but the moment it was January, I started eating KFC. So instead of eating KFC in the fall, I would always go to this one Chinese restaurant place in the UC, and I would always get chicken wings. Their chicken wings are like fucking delicious. They're so greasy, they're so crunchy. It was like, ugh, bless, you know? I also had a lot of pizza. I had a lot of Tim Hortons, again. My rabbits are fucking idiots. So my issues didn't stop even if I was going to the gym. And then some issues happened in December, January, where I at the age of 28, ran away from home. Talk about that in another video. But basically, because of all the stress, I would go into such panic and anxiety mode kind of stuff. I would eat. So I ordered a lot of pizza. Which I actually have a bit in my fridge right now. I ordered a lot of these Wing It boxes from Pizza, which is you get what kind of wings you want, you get some chicken bites, and 2 of your wanted fried items, and I always got 2 things of onion rings. So I would eat that a lot. A lot. And I bought chips a lot when I started doing my own grocery shopping. I got kimchi, I got rice, I got all these healthy things to make healthy things, but I would always get chips. And I would always mass eat those chips. I would get these small bags, $1.20 shrimp chip bags from Walmart, and I would just eat them. Just nonstop while watching Netflix or YouTube. And I loved getting cakes and cinnamon buns. Abso-fucking-lutely. I couldn't stop. They were so good. So yeah, that's how you gain a lot of weight, guys. So even so, after all this time, and every time I felt bad about myself, about being oh my gosh, I'm so fat, I would eat. Because I would feel so bad and I want to ignore that, I would eat. Anytime that I watched a K-pop music video, anytime that I watched a video involving BTS or pictures of BTS, or I watched Blackpink videos and everything, I see these beautiful, skinny, slim people, and I would just look at myself and feel so bad. I feel if I don't look like Lisa from Blackpink, I'm not pretty. Because of the way I am, someone as slim and fit and talented as J-Hope would never love me. Or anyone who's who doesn't look at, who isn't chunky like me. No one like that could ever love me or even think that I'm attractive. Basically, so every time I saw those, I'd be oh, okay, I need to stop eating. I'm gonna lose weight and everything. But then, oh my gosh, I have fucking rabbit fur stuck in my throat. Every time that happened, I would feel so anxious and so bad and so depressed, and then I would eat again. So that's how I gained 70 pounds over a year. And the weight change was so drastic and so fast that I have these horrible, ugly stretch marks on my body that were never there before in my life. And I look at myself in the mirror and I would love to think that I'm beautiful. When I wear a dress or I wear something that shows my arms and I look in the mirror, I can't help but think I would be so much prettier if this wasn't round. If I could see some definition and stuff like that. I have regular, I would say regular faint white stretch marks on my hips. I actually have them a few small ones around my breast here on both of them. I have deep red ones on my under, I can actually I don't know if you can see them, but just right here. They're really, I know you can't see them, but they're really dark red. I have white ones, and I have really big red ones on my hips. I have them also on my inner thighs. I have the ones on my hips go from my hips down the back of my leg to like my inner like knee, like the inside of my knee. Yeah. And I hate the way everything jiggles. I hate the chub rub. That hurts really bad over the summer. Whenever I would serve customers, if they were like really skinny and pretty, or I would feel so bad about myself, I see really cute clothes on the internet and what girls wear, and I wish that I could look like that and I could wear that. But I can't, because there's like nothing that comes in an extra large. Like nothing. And if there is, it's not as cute. It can be cute, but like it's not like that dress that I saw that's in a medium. Like I would love to be a medium again. I'd love to be a small again. I don't know why my voice just did that. But anyway, I thought that I would record this and tell you guys, because I know that there's a lot of people out there who have a similar problem to me, if not better or worse, about how they look, how they feel about themselves. And what sucks is that I went to the gym and I immediately got myself one of these. A salted caramel ice cap with an espresso shot. And like, it was really hot out, okay? But, so yeah, and I want to stop feeling sorry for myself. One of the biggest things that I've done for myself in 2018 was move out of my toxic household. I still stay over at my mom's, and I still communicate with my mom a lot. I would say that it's getting better, but not as much as I would hope. I would also like to add that one of the reasons I continuously gained weight was because my mom continuously called me fat, told me that I needed to lose weight. She said that no one will ever love me if I get bigger and bigger, or like the bigger I get, the less people will love me. And the way that I look, I can't hope to find a decent, attractive, smart guy because of how I am. So again, that would bring me down a lot, and then I would, eat. I had fur at the back of my throat. What the fuck? Thank you, duck. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I'm done feeling sorry for myself. Well, I would like to. So, one thing that I do or one of the things that I started to do in the winter, but that I stopped, so I want to keep going, is I would do the flat tummy shake it baby. Can you guys? There we go. Flat tummy shake it baby, vanilla pod flavored drink mix thing. And I got this bottle here, this nice BTS bottle, because I wanted to have something BTS, and I feel like it will motivate me more. I don't know. But back to this. I actually really like it. It's really, really yummy. It is pretty expensive, especially because if you're in Canada, everything's fucking expensive if it's from the States. Their discounts kind of help, but not really. I got the 2-week box a while ago. This was from the 2-week box, and it cost me $90. Yeah. It's not fair. Americans pay like, what, 40, 60? Bruh. Fuck, man. But yeah, so I really like it, and I hope I like a lot of things. I plan on using a lot of things that I save on my Pinterest. I attempted a paleo diet for a week before I ate like 4 slices of toast with butter and shit. Um, I really would love to be skinny again. Like, I was never like skinny, but if I could go back to being 125 pounds, that would be fantastic. So I also want to add that one of my biggest role models is Tess Holliday and Trisha Paytas, because they are bigger girls and they are fucking beautiful and they own it, and whenever they make me feel like I have nothing to be ashamed about. And I know that I have nothing to be ashamed about. I know that beauty is not measured on the scale. I know that. And yet, I look at that number and I look at myself in the mirror and I hate it. I don't look beautiful with it. I feel like big and beautiful and me don't go well together. I'm not a beautiful big person. And what sucks also, that this has been mentioned a lot on the internet, is that healthy food is so fucking expensive compared to like a box of macaroni and cheese is 80 cents at Walmart. Packs of instant noodles, 4 for $1 at the dollar store. And I'm also like really pretty fucking poor lately, so that's what I can kind of afford. Fuck my bro. Oh, they're both flooping. I wish I could take a picture, but if I get up to go get my phone, they're gonna get up. So I'll show you guys later, some other time. Anyway, so I wish that I could be really cute. I want to wear cute things. I want to be able to just like walk out of my house and not feel bad about leaving my house. I want to be able to not feel bad about myself or the skin that I'm in, the biggest skin. Like, I know there's the saying, more cushion for the pushin', and I fucking wish, but I don't know. I really hate myself. And I hate myself for letting me get to this point. Because I knew this entire time I was doing the wrong thing. I was letting what other people said get to me. And I fucking couldn't, man. I still fucking can't. And I really want that to stop. Because, yeah. You see bigger girls and I don't see stretch marks on them. I don't really see much cellulite. I have horrible cellulite and I hate myself. But I know that I am so much more than, you know, my layer of skin, you know, which is like what, millimeters thick? Bro. So before I leave from this super long video of me just talking with my horrible voice and my horrible ugly face and a Zelda hat and coffee stained teeth, I want to say that if you are overweight and whatnot, if you weigh more than me, if you weigh less than me, if you're like, you know, a bigger girl, I bet my fucking I bet my BTS, like, I bet you anything that you are so fucking gorgeous. You are not like this. And I hope that you don't let this of me talking, like, look how fat my hands are. My hands were not, like, I have fucking, like, bulging fingers and I hate them. These hands make me want to kill myself. They're horrible and they're ugly and I hate them. But yeah, so don't let what I'm saying about myself affect you, because this is just me being honest about myself and my weight gaining. And I like to think of this video as my first step to weight loss, because I know that if it is out there on the internet, and say I get more subscribers and stuff in the future, I bet you anything, or I have this idea in my head that someone's gonna be like, hey, you still weigh the same, or you still look as fat as when you made this video. That was a long time ago. What the hell? You promised. So I'm making that promise that I will lose weight this year. I hope that I want it to be realistic. I want to be able to at least lose 20 pounds by 2019. I would like to lose at least 20 pounds. So I know that's not a lot, considering how much, since we're at the beginning of July, or that it is a lot of time, but you know, we all have our issues. And whatnot. So with that, you are fucking beautiful. Don't let the way that I think about myself affect the way you think about yourself. I will keep you posted on all of this. And yeah, thank you guys. I don't know, I'll probably add like a part 2 of the beginning or whatever. I don't know. I missed a lot. I was rambling. I'm sorry. But thank you. And I hope I won't disappoint you, and I really hope that I won't disappoint myself, because I'm at a fucking loss, and fuck, dude. Fuck.